L'immensité du firmament proclame au Dieu ta gloire, proclame au Dieu ta gloire. L'immensité du firmament, Dieu proclame au Dieu ta gloire. Le ciel rempli d'étoiles, à l'univers des voiles, à l'univers des voiles. Le ciel rempli d'étoiles, à l'univers des combien puissante était, Seigneur, la force du roi créateur.
Good morning. Today is a very exciting day. Today we are doing the reference photos for my next painting, which I'm going to get done in a month. And that may seem like a long time to you, and it is. It's also just how long it takes for me to do a larger painting. A lot of people tell me that it's not a sustainable way to work and I should get faster. And in some ways, I agree, because I think if I just painted more, I would end up being like building my skill and being faster. But at the moment, maybe this is also a problem, like the way I work is it feels like I have to concentrate so hard. Such a large force of mental and physical energy on this one thing, and I get it done and then I'm like exhausted. No, listening to that does not sound good. Back to the issue at hand. So basically I'm going to do a part 2 to the Alice piece that I finished painting last year, and that's also going to be released as a print. Fortunately for me, Alice in Wonderland has a sequel, and it's Alice Through the Looking Glass, which I've learned through my research actually was more popular than Alice in Wonderland when it was published, which led to the popularity of its prequel, Alice in Wonderland. So that's interesting. So I've curled my hair today. I've done my Alice makeup because, as you know, if you know, you might not know, I'm the one who poses for some of my paintings, especially when I am low on funds to hire models. So in this case, I am going to be Alice myself again, which is always fun. So I need to find a good reference outfit to match what my sketch is. As for the preliminary work, I went around town. I went to the library. I went to the other 2 bookstores in town trying to find a copy of Alice Through the Looking Glass, because I don't actually have a copy on me right now, because I also just moved a couple months ago. I'll try to consolidate the information. Anyways, what was I talking about? The library. Really spectacular bookstores here in my town, and each of them had copies actually, but the library, praise the Lord, had an annotated version of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass with all of these footnotes and research, and it's just spectacular. So I went through that. I took a lot of notes. I did a lot of little sketches, and from that I came up with the composition for this piece. Based on that sketch, I'm taking photos today of all the different references I need. Face, hands, etc. Because I can't figure out how to make it go the way I want it to. Oh well, all of that will be fixed when I paint it. It's like human Photoshop. It's really interesting to do your hair and makeup and physical appearance purely for a reference, because you're not thinking of what is this gonna look like to other people, or how do I look my best. You're thinking of how are these colors gonna translate well to what I need them to do for me. And so then looking back at what's going on from a different perspective of someone watching this, I'm this ended up a little 80s. My face does not match my neck, and you know what, that's okay, because really I just needed the texture to be there for me to look at how it lays on the head. Okay, so this is what I wore for the last painting. This shirt, which as you can see is coming apart, which I found at a vintage store. And the dress that I use I don't have anymore. I do have this Austrian dirndl style dress from the 60s. These cute buttons, which I got on Etsy. It might be a little hard to work with the busyness of the fabric because I am going to change it to a plain, like unified color, like a light blue probably. But we'll work with it. We'll see what we can do. Okay, this is the look. Understated, classy, elegant, charming. It'll work for what we need. I like how voluminous this skirt is. I actually have worn this outfit several times. I want to make these chess figures kind of weird and bosch-esque. Here's one am I ever not thinking about. Bosch. And also I know the idea of combining Alice and like Garden of Earthly Delights motifs is not original. I mean, I know it's not because I googled it. Because I have this intrusive paranoia because of something that happened a couple of years ago, that someone's going to think that I'm copying their work or stealing their idea. So sometimes when I have an idea, I'll just Google it to make sure I'm not infringing on something that that's like someone else's thing. Which I don't know if that's a healthy habit or not. It's definitely not a healthy fear. Like, people have 3 a.m. thoughts, that's my 3 a.m. thought. In any case, yes, it has been done before, but not quite like I'm doing it. So I feel good about that. These are some notes I was taking when I was reading back through the book. Like the elephant that like has this corkscrew nose, gathering honey like a bee. I'm gonna see if I can put that inside a castle piece, because I want to have something coming out of the top, kind of like in this piece, which is from the Temptation of St. Anthony. Look at those. It always has like limbs coming out of different places.
Twice as much. So they had all kinds of goofy things.
What I think happened was, I think my I'm taking a video of it. I think my like reference image misled me, because the photo I was using is like was a lot more vibrant than the rest of like the whole rest of the ref. So I think that tricked me, like the brightness tricked me into thinking that that section was bigger than it actually is. And now looking at it as like all one color.
Did you finish that video from when I was over?
No, not yet. I think I'm just gonna keep, it's just a lot of me making coffee in the morning. I think I'm just gonna add on to it until I feel like it's reached an appropriate stopping place.
Yay!
Yeah. It's cute, it's cozy though.
Some more action. The same brush marks in different colors.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like most of the brush marks look the same.
Yeah.
Whereas this group is trying to do really varied brush marks in the same painting.
Ooh, interesting.
And that's what I like about them. So they spend a lot of time trying to perfect their brushwork and their color theory. But that's what I like that approach, because it's so unusual.
Yeah.
Like, people aren't trying to perfect brushwork. They're, I don't know, really intentional impressionism, not just blobby dabby.
That sounds like the name of an artist. I don't know why that's making
Blobby dabbiness.
We have the new collection.
Okay, so can we create a character whose name is Blobby dabbiness? He also has kind of long, pointy shoes.
Let me take style tip from British GQ. Okay, I made the foot a little bit bigger. It's looking a little better.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting into the hair. This is the second hair layer. We're giving her Botticelli hair, obviously, like with the last one. This is the layer with all the tiny lines. So I have to have a very steady hand. Went through all my liner brushes to try to find the right one. Let's see if this curl pattern looks like kind of believable in the end. I'm gonna try to go this way, like instead of this way, because this way I feel like my hand tends to tremble, whereas if I like pull it this direction it works better. And I'm using darker colors towards the back and lighter colors towards the front where the light's coming from. This is all gonna look very spaghetti-like. until I do the third and final layer once this dries, which will bring it back to a place of normalcy.
schwarzen Geppetto. Mit dem kleinen schwarzen Geppetto.
This is what testing 5 rounds of proofs looks like. So there's the original, and here's the like a proof I have from the last Alice piece. So I'm kind of seeing how they look together. This one's a little too dull, like the colors aren't vibrant enough. I think this is the one I went with because especially the skin tones match the original the best. I know you can't really see a difference, but trust me, there's a difference. And huge thank you to the People's Print Shop for being so patient with me being so extremely nitpicky about the colors. And I look forward to embellishing and signing a bunch of these and sending them out. It's very exciting.